I love y'all. Hey, you was waiting on me. We running real divine today. We running real divine. Oh, we here. We're here. Hey, y'all. Let me go ahead and bring TikTok in. All right. That's okay. How was y'all day? Thank you, Mystique. Peace, Erica J. I am lovely lady. I am lovely said, where you been? In these spiritual streets. Peace, Nino. Passion, would it be? Ashe. Graffiti to my peace, Dublé, Divine, Time, and Jones. You already know. You already know. Oh, let me paste this comment. And we about to flow with the show. All right. Okay, y'all. Welcome in to the Crystaline Mars show. I am your co-host, Mrs. Dublé Jones. I am the lady with the stones, the come here's, and the leave us alone. And I'm a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. If you would like some spiritual guidance or a helping hand, you can head over to the website, CrystalineMars.com, and book your personal 101 services. Thank y'all for your orders, for your super chats, cash apps, PayPals. Well, no more PayPals, but your Apple Pay, Zales. Thank you for exchanging energy in this way as well. If you would like a reading tonight, you can send your love offering in. I do not have any lovelies in queue, so we can start with you, baby boo. Also on the website, CrystalineMars.com, we have spiritual tools, loose stones, all that you needed. I just added 2 new powerful hand-rolled candles. One of them are called Little Light, the Little Light candles, and it is great for protection, burning for protection and peace for those of you who have little ones. They're appropriate for any age, right? Even if you got an adult kid and they still your child and you want to cover them, they may struggle with anxiety, or it may just be like a lot going on. It could be like court situations going on, whatever, you know. Even if nothing's going on and you want to keep all as well, those little light candles I use very gentle herbs. Again, they can be burned at night. They can be burned during the day, however you want to use it. So we have that one. And then we have High John the Conqueror candles as well, hand rolled, great for legal matters, great for luck, great for business as well. So those are the 2 new candles available on the website, starting at $10, or you can bundle up for a discount. So let's go ahead and flow into the nightly message. How was y'all fast today? How was y'all fast today? To those who said they were fast, like, how was the energy for y'all? And it was fasting from like herbs, plant medicines, alcohol. How was that for y'all? Peace, Lemonade. Mystique said, today was cool for you. How are you today? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Lemonade just ended your fast today. Ashe. How long did you go, Lemonade? Mystique asked, peace, Crystal. Hey, brown skin. How you do? How you been? How you do? How you been? We got Lakita in the building. Nice to see you. How you been, babe? Crystal said my fast was great. What did you fast from? Crystal, what you be doing? Crystal, what you be doing, Crystal? What you fasted from? You said my fast was great. I watched the replay and agreed. Laugh out loud. Here goes my fiance. Let's take a shot. No, sir. No, sir-ski. Graffiti said, I almost failed the challenge today when I woke up. Spirit said, sir, sit that ass down and rest. For sure. Welcome in, Apex. Peace, baby boo. You said peace. Breakfast was 7 p.m. You broke your fast at 7. There you go. 6:59. You was like, no, this was you. I need to get my damn incense. Apex, this was you at 6:59. Hold on, this is Apex at 6:59. Apex was like, what o'clock? Okay, 7 o'clock, we lit. We lit. Oh, I say to y'all though. Oh yeah, I'm motherfucking tired. I'm tired. Mystique, you ask how I been. I'm good and tired, bitch. I'm tired like I ain't getting no rest last night. But we here. So the message of the night. The nightly message is, it could all be so simple. But you'd rather make it hard. The message of the night is, it could all be so simple. Don't make it harder than it has to be. It can all be so simple. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Right now, in this present moment anyway, the moon is in Virgo. I love when the moon is in Virgo because the moon in Virgo brings in an energy where it allows for us to see more, allows for us to filter out what is not necessary, right? And so there could be a lot of moving parts. There could be a lot that you're trying to do, things that you're just overcomplicating, and Spirit's like, it's simpler than you think. It's simpler than you think. It's simpler than you're making it. So where are you overcomplicating things, and where is your highest self, the universe, nudging you to go? What is the universe nudging you to put down? What is the universe nudging for you to shift? Okay. So our declaration is going to be, I release the need to overcomplicate what's meant to flow. I release the need. Go ahead and type it in. I release the need to overcomplicate what's meant to flow. I release the need to overcomplicate what's meant to flow. Ashe. Ashe Apex, I see you over there. You hilarious. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into the daily energy. Mystique said I was confused on when, so mine's starting tomorrow, and I'm doing 3 days for smoking, and I'm going on another raw fast for 30 days. Ashe to you. Ashe. Ashe to y'all for y'all engagement. All right, where we at now? So we are officially, y'all. Me can't wait. Me can't wait. We are officially in the 7th month. And this 7th month is going to be heavy on purging. Heavy on purging. Lagasse was talking about the 7, not this picture, bitch. Lagasse was talking about the cycles last night for the spiritual lesson. And I wrote down in the comments like that was a beautiful theme to take into this 7th month when it comes to letting go of what's trying to let you go. You know, when it comes to releasing the need of control and releasing the old ways of doing things and allowing for the energy to flow. So we're definitely, as a collective, our intuition is going to be strengthening. Our intuition is going to be strengthening, and you're just going to know what needs to be done. And that showed up for me today. I was picking up on this, like, this strong energy of what needs to be done, but I was like, I'm gonna just wait. And then when I talked to my daughter, she pretty much confirmed what I knew, and I was like, okay, so that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna be covering the daily energy for July the 1st. The moon enters Libra, so this is a beautiful energy here. I channeled Karma paying you a visit. Karma will be paying you a visit. Some of you may receive recognition and rewards for past deeds. Merry birthday to Passion. Your birthday's on July 1st. Ashe. A lot of us will also be feeling focused and empowered. I channeled justice being served and emotional balance for collective as well. Some of us have been battling spiritual warfare. We want to be mindful. It's intentional that we are in tune. It's important that we are intentional and in tune with our energy, with our bodies. Brother Lagos and I started talking about something last night, and I started feeling this energy fester, and I was like, I had to literally go clear it out. I had to literally go clear it out, and I was like, oh my goodness. I hadn't felt that in a long time, and I didn't feel it until we talked about it. And I don't want to feel that, you know. And it wasn't like it was one of the things where I was like, am I like trying to spiritually bypass this, or is this just showing me like how thick that energy still is? And it was like, it's just showing me how thick that energy still is, because I didn't feel any ways about it, but I did feel the energy that is attached to it. And I was like, ugh. So I had immediately went in and I had to like do some work and like to clear that shit out. But I channeled spiritual warfare and karma hitting assailants. Karma hitting assailants, okay? With this moon entering Libra, like I said, there could have been some emotional disturbances that you have been experiencing, some negative energy being shot your way, and it is given very much boomerang full circle. The colors for the day are yellow, black, and white. So go ahead and leave your yellow, black, and white hearts down below. And we're now going to get into our collective energy, collective tarot tea time, you and me time. Peace, Albert. You say you're a Libra, Ashe. Peace, Jasmine. How you been? Hey, Ray Bay. Passion City said I'm celebrating all month. Gracefully through this spiritual warfare. It's been heavy, Ashe. Yeah. Hold on. All right. So let's see what we got. Don't forget, if y'all want a reading tonight, the door is open for you to send in your love offerings. First come, first serve. Thank you so much, John Kari, for your like. Thank you. Britt, you always come in at 9:30. You be trying to catch Brother Lagos. We running a little divine tonight, so Brother Lagos won't be on till like another 15-20 minutes. All right, let's see. We have manipulation here. Interesting. Because remember I talked to you, I just shared with you last night, Brother Lagos and I was talking about something, and we were talking about manipulation. Manipulation. Set clear boundaries, trust your instincts, prioritize self-care, communicate assertively, and seek support if needed. Your well-being comes first. So not sure if somebody is manipulating something. This could be you manipulating something. This could be somebody else trying to manipulate you. But this is specifically, this feels like you manipulating energy. You manipulating energy. Let's see what, it feels like it's you. But take it as it resonates, because this is collective. So it may be a couple of different yous in here. You. So let's see. What's up with this manipulation energy? Set clear boundaries. Somebody could be trying to guilt trip though. Or maybe there is like something that you're alchemizing or manipulating to create something more desirable or in alignment with the path that you want or something like that. Let's see. We have medical expenses. Manipulation, medical expenses. So somebody may be definitely called to get into their spiritual bag. As we enter this 7th month, it's going to be a very highly intuitive month, like I said, but a very highly spiritual month as well. somebody may definitely need to, somebody could be getting sick soon in your family. You may not, I don't get like try to save them, but it's somebody's gonna be called to do some kind of ritual or prayer, light a candle or something like that. Lay your hands on somebody. Somebody is not doing well. We got the 9 of Wands. But they're trying to push on. This doesn't have to be to the extreme of like hospitalization. But somebody is not doing well, but they're trying to push on. Y'all move this energy around. I don't know who this is for you. This is somebody. We got insurance. Insurance. There could be something about some kind of insurance policy. Ooh. Hold up. Okay, here. We got the visionary. That's this energy that we're moving into. We got the 8 of Wands. Oh. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is interesting. Like somebody's not going to have enough money to cover something. Cover the costs. I'm seeing like GoFundMe or some kind of raising of money. Gosh. July 8th may be significant. August 7th. August 9th. July 9th. September 13th. Give me one more for this bottom row. We got the Knight of Swords. Something with the brain. What is this? A tumor I'm picking up? I mean, the moon is in Virgo. Virgo is centered around health. So somebody's health issues can be being brought to light. Somebody's health issues could be brought to light. The Hierophant, main female in reverse. Somebody could be a Taurus female. Taurus female here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, King of Swords. In reverse. Okay. So somebody may be walking into something very soon where you're going to definitely need to mentally fortify yourself. Energetically cover yourself. There is a lot of chaos that I'm picking up on. A lot of emotional imbalance. A lot of stress. And it doesn't feel like it's yours. But you can be affected by it, infected by it, if you don't do the intentional work to cover yourself or fortify yourself in the midst of it. This could have to do with like a lot of women and no men or something like that. We got jury duty. Ooh. Yeah, I'm picking up on this heavy Libra energy. We got a tax bill. I told you something's taxing here. This jury duty. Somebody's about to mentally check out. This, I don't know if this is you. I'm kind of picking up on you now. Where there's like this checkout. Yeah. Because we have the theft right here in reverse. It's like this checkout energy because something could be trying to take your energy. It could be somebody trying to tug on your energy. Somebody trying to dump on you. And I just see somebody mentally checking out. Even physically checking out. Like, I'm about to go. I'll let y'all figure this out. Something like that. Something is heavy. I don't like the way this feels, to be honest. Star. Maybe somebody wishes things could be better, but it's not. We have solo parenting in reverse. This feels like it doesn't have anything to do with you, so you might want to keep your distance. Like, you may need to just show up spiritually or something like that. But there's some distance that needs to be had here. I'm really starting to feel like, I don't feel sick, but it's like I'm smelling sickness and I'm like feeling sickness. I don't feel sick though, but it's like because I have shields to where it's like I have to have certain boundaries so I don't just absorb all of these things as I channel them, right? But there's definitely sickness in the air, and it's like I feel it around this area. So some of you may have a gut feeling. There could be some dis-ease that arises. And some of you, you may not even be around people, but it's like energetically, there could be some kind of connection. This could have to do with family. And you're picking up on it. Yeah, we have the living room here. Speaking of family. So definitely do what you need to do to protect your peace. We have discrimination here. So there could be some like unfair treatment going on. With the Libra, with the Libra moon, you may definitely want to stand up on somebody's behalf. There could be a lot of like direct communication as well. Tomorrow is a 1 day. That Leo, Mercury, and Leo too. But we got job loss. Two of Swords in reverse. Tower in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Wands in reverse. Good Lady in reverse. Four of Coins in reverse. King of Wands upright. Whew. So somebody is moving out. They are not moving or operating out of integrity. Somebody may be doing something or did something, but they're trying to play victim. So somebody bubble gonna get bust. Somebody bubble gonna get burst. You might be the one who burst it. Somebody ain't right. Yeah, we got the Four of Swords. Rich Lady in reverse. Three of Pentacles upright. This could be some kind of love triangle situation here, or it has to do with three people who are in relations. It could be family again. Page of Swords in reverse. The Eclipse up in reverse. Rich Man in reverse. We got Rich Man and Rich Lady both in reverse here. This is some very imbalanced energy, masculine and feminine, within somebody. Somebody may be a little too prideful to be honest about something. So instead, they'd rather hide. Nine of Coins in reverse. Inheritance upright. Eight of Coins upright. Seven of Swords, trying to run away. Ugh. Got to go in reverse, but can't. This is family. We got inheritance here. Six of Wands upright. Seven of Coins upright. The Fool in reverse. So your discernment is going to be really important that you lean into. Because it's giving like somebody trying to hide something, hide behind something, hide behind a veil, hide behind a smile, hide behind accomplishments or something like that. But there is something going on deeper, and it may be revealed real soon. I'm getting like some kind of sex scandal too. Something with sex. Queen of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Sun, Leo here. Main male. The Hangman in reverse. Suicidal. I heard suicide earlier too. So this could be like an ending of a relationship here. Somebody didn't have a daddy and they grew up looking for this love or something like that, looking for this daddy or this, or they're very masculine. This Queen of Swords, main male, this is a woman with who like act like a man, think like a man, can't keep a man, or they like weak people or something like that. Very dominating energy that I'm picking up on. Very brokenhearted. Four of Wands, yeah. King of Coins in reverse. Gambling upright. So, yeah. Somebody may have just recently invested in something. It does feel like it was a waste of money. I ain't gonna lie. If it was a trip, if it was you trying to help somebody get out of something. Remember I picked up on that checking out? It don't have to be money, but it was something that was invested that literally went nowhere. And remember earlier I picked up on that checking out energy. It's kind of taking me back there where somebody's like, yeah, I'm not doing this again, or I'm not coming back here again. Or like, I'm good on all y'all. Like somebody's mentally checking out. I'm good on you. I don't want to do work with you no more. I'm just kind of like, somebody don't want no parts. And somebody gonna be blunt, straightforward with that. I ain't got shit to do with that. That ain't got shit to do with me. So to stop bringing that here. There could be some kind of something going on with a car situation here too. Somebody could be overcomplicating things, making something way bigger than it has to be. It's just like, bro, it's not even that serious. Ugh. This is a lot. This is a lot. I'm hearing just take me as I am or have nothing at all. And somebody like, bitch, I would rather have nothing at all than to have this. And for it, there's like, you see, like I have yet to look up at the camera since I've been channeling. There could be like somebody who does not want to see themselves, or they don't want to take accountability. Or they can't look you in the eyes when you talk about something. Somebody's eyes is going to tell. Somebody's eyes is going to tell on them. Somebody's eyes going to tell the truth while their mouth is telling a lie. The time is now. You've pondered long enough. What's this? Prepare for their arrival. The time is now. You've pondered long enough. Prepare for arrival. So with the moon entering Libra, there may be some kind of justice that just your presence brings. Like I said, you may be the one who set the record straight. Somebody may be preparing for you. We got miracle no way here, but somebody could be preparing for you. With this Libra energy, some of y'all like, I'd rather stay out of the way. Like, I don't want to be in the middle of this thing. But you may actually be what's needed. We got salts here. Salty. Prepare for arrival. Let me see. Don't worry about who's looking. Salts. Don't worry about who's looking. So there could be some like stale, salty energy being thrown your way too. We got sweetness ritual in reverse. Some of y'all about to see how... Some of y'all about to get a reminder of how good you got it. Like, some of you may just be taking what you got for granted. You know, maybe you don't like where you are or something like that. But somebody about to get a snippet of somebody else's life or something like that. Somebody else's relationship or something like that. And it's like, woo-wee. Thank you, Lord, for the peace of mind. Thank you, Lord, for what I have and what I don't have. Because that ain't what I want. With this sweetness ritual in reverse, this is sour. We got salts on the other side. We'll say thank you. We got bitters here. Ooh, but you might have to try to make some lemonade. I don't know what you got to do, bitch. We got bitters. We got thank you. All right. I ain't getting no readings. I'm going to give y'all about 2 more minutes. If y'all want a reading tonight, I can send y'all love offerings in. If not, we just going to go ahead and close out. So it's 54. So at 56, I'm going to close the door and send my guys this text if I don't got nothing. We got soulmate. They will witness you win. Bitters. That's why I said, like, that might be why some energy is upset with you, because, like, you may just look like... There could be some kind of like reinvention. Some of y'all just did something different. You may be dressing different, did something different with your hair. Your energy just may be different. And you're giving off like this I'm at peace energy. And it's going to like trigger the bitters and the salts within somebody else. Somebody's going to see that you're in a better space here. Keep them on the need to know. That fell out my hand. Jealousy, I told you. Keep them on the need to know. Jealousy, bitters, salts. I told y'all this energy is like... I don't know what this is. This is a hot ass mess though. Give me 2 more. We got Aries here. We got divine intervention. Aries, divine intervention. So you definitely want to be strategic. There could be some hot-headed energy that comes your way. Some immature energy that comes your way. Some initiative that you need to take. You may have to take charge of something like that. Now is the time. You pondered long enough. But yeah, that was kind of like all over the place. I hope you got what you needed. But that's the energy. I told you it felt chaotic, and that's what this reading felt like. Just like really all over the place. Like I said, so definitely we want to practice detachment. We definitely want to practice detachment. I am here, but I ain't here, bitch. I hear you, but I don't hear you. Like, have you on the nonchalant? It's, oh, wait. Somebody will be like, bitch, where is the nearest exit? It doesn't feel stressful to you, though, as long as you don't, or for you, as long as you don't overindulge. Elisa said, sent the love offering in and said, you were close. Were you saying you were close or you were close? I don't know what you were trying to say, but thank you for your love donation. But, what do you say? Good luck. Silent Film said that was a lot. It was. Like, what the fuck? We went from the dis-ease, from the medical expenses to the damn drama, the damn bitters. You gotta find somebody else to do it. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. That's gonna be some of your energy. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. ASAP. I typed in ASAP, but I ain't send it. Passion said, it was me. That was your ghetto ass energy. Woo! Wait, but you super unbothered. Good for you. Because if you were bothered by this, you will be a hot ass mess. A ham sandwich bitch with extra mayonnaise. Okay? Graffiti said, protecting my peace over here. No, facts. Because what the fuck was that? What the hell are you on? Passion said, my granny is in Aries. Her kids are immature and need leadership. You got to find somebody else to lead you. Crystal said, quite a bit of this resonates with me. LCB. Laura said, half the deck a lot. No, facts. I see y'all comments like, damn, geez. I've been standing on my grandma's behalf. I am being treated unfairly. She stays in the living room. This is your granny and you. Oh, she wishes her family get it together before she passed. I think my grandma is tired. Woo! Wait! Bitch. Oh, Brittany said you was on YouTube. Oh, okay. Jones said, my daughter, you want a reading? I want a reading. Yes. Jones, what are you talking about? Who are you, Jones? Oh, I was picking up on you and your daughter's energy. Kyla said, me getting my hair done. That lady played in my hair. I can do it myself, but I wanted color. Big investment for nothing. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, y'all. So while Brother Lagaz come in, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 30. Between 1 and 30. Whoever drops the number, I'll do a brief read for you. Between 1 and 30. 1 and 30. Drop your number down below. Malicia said, are you doing readings? Yeah, I was. Junk Kari said, it's deep. Ashe, peace, love, and abundance. Ashe, the message resonated with you. Good, because, baby. Tia said, I love your makeup. Thank you. Between 1 and 30, y'all. Between 1 and 30. Graffiti. It was 9. What Graffiti need to know? We got Herbalist in reverse. So you might feel called the extendo clip your herb fast. Graffiti. Speaking of extendo clip, we got Extend Grace in reverse. Herbalist in reverse, Extend Grace in reverse. So yeah, something may have ran its course here. Something may have ran its course here. And even if it's not necessarily the herbs in that way, this could be something that you was deeply rooted in. It's time for you to like plant some seeds somewhere else. We got jealousy here. Keep them on the need to know. Cousin, family member. So, okay, maybe, I don't know if you smoke with anybody, but if you do, this could be like, you don't need to smoke or share that space with certain people. But we got to keep them on the need to know. Family member, cousin. We got fast. I told you something about this fast. We got Gemini in reverse. This is your energy in reverse. So shut the hell up. So I do feel like you're definitely being called to balance your throat chakra. Definitely being called to balance your throat chakra. It's like this heavy on the I don't know if you make announcements, if you're sharing what you're working on. It's giving like nothing. Ain't nothing going on. I don't know. I'm feeling this need for you to shift your energy intentionally and to be more observant and less talkative. Talk less, listen more. That's what I got for you, Graffiti. All right, next up, we got numbers between 20 and 45. Between 20 and 45. 20 and 45. 20 and 45. Hurry up, y'all sitting until. Okay, Graffiti said, I rarely share aspects of my life, need to know basis, even with my family. I show you. What was the numbers, y'all? 20 and 45? Did I say 20, between 20 and 45? Whatever, yeah, that's what I'm going to say now. Between 20 and 45. I remember my number, though. And 45. Come on, look, guys, now. I'm ready to go. Lemonade, we've done. Lemonade, lemonade. The number was 39. What does lemonade need to know? What does lemonade need to know? We have honest conversations. We got moving state. We have Yemaya. We have third party, no thanks. So lemonade, this does feel like this is not, it feels like there'd be maybe a conversation that arises or a situation that arises with somebody who is in a very dark or triggered space. That you may be trying to help them bring clarity or help them see the light or help them see themselves or something like that. But they are going to be closed off, and so just kind of like fall back. Just kind of like let them fall on their face or let them believe whatever lie they want to tell. Somebody is not ready to have an honest conversation. Somebody is not ready to heal yet. Somebody is definitely going to be rejecting your energy. It doesn't have to look like a nasty argument or anything like that, but it's just like every time you say something, they're going to rebuttal. Or it's like, or they got to explain, or they're like, oh no, because head ass. It's like, yeah, we got Sweet Life Manifesto. Like I said, you may be trying to help them get out of that space and more into a sweet space, but somebody doesn't want, somebody is not ready. Give me one more. We have negative in reverse. Negative in reverse. So Spirit's like, just take that energy for you. Take that message for yourself. Whatever it is that you're trying to tell them. Yeah. We got 444 here. So, yeah. That's what I got for you. Somebody is not ready. So you just be very selective. You say yes. They have ears and don't hear. No, literally. Look, guys, what you doing, baby? Come on now. Come on, look, guys, now. It's been 4 minutes, but it feel like 44 minutes, bitch. 444 minutes, bitch. Okay, so, a number between 69 and 85. 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 between 69 and 85. I am not doing repeat lovelies. Sodom Films. Ashe. Well, I can't say I ain't doing repeat lovelies, because if you did it, you guessed it, but you guessed it. Sodom Films. Y'all sickening. The number was 71. What does Sodom Films need to know? Ashe love. Lemonade. We got allow support here. We have Royals, door opener, access granted, allow support. So Spirit is definitely calling for you to put something down. I feel like this is kind of connected to the last reading that I did for you. Spirit's like, your no is going to allow for somebody or some entity, some energy who has the capacity to help to say yes. So say no when you need to say no and allow for that yes to come through from somebody else. We have rest your body and mind. We have the Leo in reverse. So not everything has to be said either. There could be some kind of opportunity where you're going to be put on spot to speak. Or somebody may like ask you a very thought-provoking question, and it's like you're going to be called to speak your truth. Leo season is going to be very, very interesting. We have a clean slate olive branch. So there's like this reset energy here. Why do you keep lying to yourself? They told you the truth. Door opener, access granted. So you could keep trying to give somebody a second chance, or trying to help somebody out of this space, trying to start anew, or trying to look at somebody in new eyes or something like that. But somebody is still the same. Somebody is still in the same spot. So you need to put something to rest and allow yourself to rest, because there are some doors and some support that's coming through for you as well. It's giving like some things that you were praying for. Could have to do with the heart matters, relationships, or opportunities. All right. Numbers between 10 and 50. Between 10 and 50. Between 10 and 50. Our Instagram is at Crystaline Mars, the same as our YouTube. Between 10 and 50. Y'all giving up? Y'all giving up? Between 10 and 50. What's the number you guys sent for a brief reading? All right, Erica. 18. What does Erica need to know? What does Erica need to know? You got the Emperor. You have the Page of Cups. We have hospitalization. We have the Moon. We have Lovers in reverse. So I do feel like there is some energies that somebody is keeping to themselves. Somebody may be having like some emotional battles that they're fighting right now. It could be, it feels like it's internal conflict here, but they're not sharing it, but you feel it. There is some kind of disconnect here that I feel. And so it could have to do with the masculine, the Emperor. We got the Love in reverse. I do not feel like the love is lost though. It's just, the love is just not really being expressed. But we have the hospitalization here. So Somebody is definitely not doing well in this department, and I just encourage that you hold space. Just, you know, you may need to connect with them spiritually to ask questions and like really feel into what they're not saying, right? Read in between the lines, listen, because the silence may be very loud and very telling. And so trust your intuition is what I'm getting, like trust your gut in regards to the truth of the matter, regardless of what's being shared with you. They could be like, oh, I'm good, you know, I ain't triggered, or I ain't so and so. And they're telling themselves like actually they are. That's really what's going on. They trying to they're in denial. They don't want to, you know, really share this with you. Let me get one more. Or it could be a woman that has something to do with like a relationship or something like that. They may just be trying to push on. It may be you. Hell, what you got going on? Like, are you disconnecting because you feeling some kind of way? Are you disconnecting because you feeling some kind of way, or you don't know how to feel? You don't know what's going on or something like that? We got the 10 of coins. I do feel like there is a shift that's happening when it comes to just continue to focus on aligning with your purpose, focus on like your work, and looking at your chart, and getting busy with work. Getting busy with work. Instead of sitting here like dwelling, which I don't feel like you're like sitting dwelling, but this could be like happening for many reasons, but what I'm just getting right now is it's calling for you to pivot your focus. You're being called to pivot your focus. But don't cultivate, like don't be all salty in the meantime. Yeah. That's what I got for you, Erica. And he said, ma'am, this reading is for me, Ashe. Silent Film said, thank you for the reading and doing that heavy ass reading, bitch. Yeah, and I call in my spiritual support before I go live, and that helps a ton. It's like I said, who carrying that? Who? Not me. Graffiti said, thank you, Queen Oba. I'm going to resolve to book a consultation soon. Actually, y'all, we didn't close out with our declaration. So Brother Guys has entered the room with his will you be my Valentine energy. I will. Our declaration is going to be, y'all go ahead and comment, type it as I talk. I give myself permission. I give myself permission to take the simpler path. To take the simpler path. I give myself permission to take the simpler path. I give myself permission to take the simpler path. The one that feels like peace. The one that feels like peace. Ashe. So again, thank y'all for sharing this space. If you do want a personal reading, if this was your bullshit that came up today and you'd like some more clarity, y'all can head over to the website, CrystaLineMars.com, and book your one-on-one services with myself and or Brother Lagaz. We're now about to transition over to our spiritual lesson of the night. I will see y'all in the comments. Brother Lagaz, y'all know he does pull cards as well. I said I do. The red hat, though. Yeah, if y'all want some services or a brief card pull or something like that from Brother Lagaz, Graffiti, can you drop it so I can pin it? Graffiti, that's gonna be your new little job, Graffiti. You gotta drop Lagaz's Cash App in a thing. I love that hat. That's my favorite hat. Okay, come on, y'all. Let me get focus, bitch. All right, y'all. But yeah, I'm gone. Actually, hold on. I talked all that trash and I ain't even ready. Okay.
Peace, family. Today's spiritual lesson is on today's date. It is the June 30th. So the cards for those born on this day would be King of Hearts, Two of Hearts, and the King of Diamonds. King of Hearts being the father card, the husband card, the protector, the leader, especially amongst the family, friends, right? And in many other areas as well, with the leader, right? The guider, things like that. The Two of Hearts, big on relationships, intimate relationships with, a partner, with friends, family, people that you work with, associates, peers, is really big into that. And then the King of Diamonds, which is the boss card, the major financier, the CEO, or it could also be like those who are in charge of, or who are big on morals and values, on principles, on law, things of that nature. Even taking on certain areas like being the president, or being the pastor, some religious leader, things like that. It's that King of Diamonds energy. If you were to associate it biblically, like Jesus would actually represent, when they say the King of all kings, they would mean the King of Diamonds is what they are referring to. The King of Diamonds, Ashe. Now, what does that have to do with names? Because I have names written on the board. Names, there's a movie that everyone should watch. It's called Nefarious. 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 And I'll come a little closer for this. Nefarious is just, essentially, it's a movie about, not necessarily the devil, but a demon who works for the devil is being, in a sense, interviewed. It's a little deeper than that, but it's essentially an interview, right? And one of the things that he has said, and this is like my, second or third time watching it, because I was watching it again today. But one of the things that he said, and one of the things that I'm really keen on, is names. And he was saying how important names are. Names have power, right? They tell everybody who we are. They tell everybody who we are, right? And it dictates the energy that we're going to be born in with. Ashe. So it's one thing to say, call each other kings and queens and things like that. It's another thing to actually hold such an energy, right? Now, everyone has the capability, no matter what your name is, no matter what day you're born on, to have that king and queen type of energy. We all have the capability, but it can be very difficult. It's always difficult to reach that high level, right? It's a lot easier when you're giving a name, to assist you on, reaching that vibration. To reach that vibration, Ashe. As well as be thinking of that type of vibration beforehand, before the child is born, thinking that this is the type of vibration I want, for your child, that helps them to be born and delivered on certain powerful days, right? So, for instance, our child that's coming in the next couple months soon, right? His name is Khan. Now, there's more to his name, but Khan is one of the major aspects of the name. Purposely added that part to his name because Khan is a title. It means king, right? Think of Genghis Khan. You think of Farrakhan, right? These are very, someone of the past, someone of the present, very powerful individuals, very powerful men. I need to look up Genghis Khan's birthday. They probably won't have like the exact birthday because it was such a long time ago. But I'll see if I can find it though. But I know Farrakhan. I can't remember the month, but I believe it was on like an 11-day or a 29-day. So it was on or a 22-day, one of those. It was on a angel numbered day, right? That king, I believe it was like an 11. That king energy. Well, it makes sense. He's Farrakhan. Literally, Khan is at the end of his name. All right. And Farah or Farad, like Farad Muhammad, who was the, if you know anything about Farrakhan, the leader of the Nation of Islam, or Farad Muhammad is the one who brought Islam to Elijah Muhammad to start it all. So you got Farad Khan, basically, Farah Khan. And then Louis, also known as Louis. Think of King Louis. That's why Louis Vuitton is so popular. It has the king vibration tied to it. So you got Louis or Louis, King Louis, Farad Khan, Farad the king. You have all of these energies. How could he not be one of the most influential people in the country, if not the world? Shay. I can't remember his cards though. Farrakhan's cards. I gotta go back and look at them. Do I have them? Actually, I should. I think I have them. Do I have them? Yeah, he's gonna be somewhere in this here package. Farrakhan. Peterson. Shanti Cosby. Mike Tyson actually. This is Mike Tyson's birthday. I forgot about that. Mike Tyson, King of Hearts, King of Diamonds, 2 hearts. So I'll show it to Mike Tyson. Which makes sense why he is so highly respected. So highly respected. To the point where people look over any of his all of his losses that he's had. Because he has that king energy. Which make, and it's easier when you have a name like Mike or Michael, right? Archangel Michael, Ashe. I know I gotta have Farrakhan somewhere. There he is, Farrakhan. Okay. He's born on May 11th, right? That's that king energy. That's a Taurus, I believe. Right? Which that's the Egyptians are tied to that energy, the Taurus. The ancient Egyptians. 10 of clubs. He has a 10 of clubs in his chart. He has that's why he's such a fabulous teacher and orator. He's the 8 of diamonds. That's his main card, which that puts him. That's in the very crown. That's the pivotal position when it comes to recognition. And then he also has a 3 of hearts. So he's loved by a lot of people, by everybody, right? I'll show you the power of these particular, and I know it's his name assisted him greatly into pushing him in, because your name it creates the vibration, so therefore the child has to fit the vibration.
It's just how it works, right? So you can do so when you're choosing names. See, you know, Khan is already being geared and pulled towards. I mean, he was apparently, according to the doctors, he was what's the word that he I guess consummated maybe, but his process started on November 22nd, 22. That's the Queen energy. That's an angel number energy, right? You know. Now I already had this name picked out, or at least a big portion of the name was already picked out, you know, years before. So the vibration is already out there. It's already out there, right? And then he is scheduled to be born on a particular day that's supposed to also be have the 11 energy, the king energy. Ashe. So, you know, that is why this is why it's important. And when you if you were to hear the whole full name, you know, it sounds interesting. It sounds kind of weird. It sounds like some different things just put together, and they are different things just put together, but they're all strong vibrational things that are put together. So there's no problem with having a name that's, you know, unique, right? The issue is, though, what is the energy? What's the vibration of that unique name, right? And yeah, it's okay to have a common name or regular name, but what's the vibration of that common or regular name? These are things to think about, because you are, you know, setting your. Some people try to, you know, create just the most basic names for their children, thinking, okay, that this will create an easy life for them, when actually a basic name can create a lot of issues because you don't have any power behind you. So therefore, you have little protection. They have little protection around them, little energetic guidance around them. Right. So I encourage you all to really think through these names, and even if you're not ready for children, just come up with a name anyway, just so the vibration's already there, it's already set up. Sure. But I wanted to show you the vibration as Farrakhan, right? This is the birth plate right here. And if we look here at the top, these are the most important, or the most eye attracting cards at the top on the crown. They call it the crown line. King of Spades, 8 of Diamonds is in the center. You see that little sun symbol on there? That's where the sun sets. The sun is most shining on individuals with the 8 of Diamonds. Cam Newton is also an 8 of Diamonds. Alex Pereira, the fighter, is also an 8 of Diamonds, is why he attracts so much energy. And then you got these 10 of Clubs also right here on the crown. I think, who else? Nicki Minaj, she's a 10 of Clubs. Okay. Who else do we have with these strong energies? It's Alex Pereira. See who else I can find what these crown-like energies. Bootsy's a 10 of Clubs. Bootsy badass. He got a strong 10 of Clubs. Will Smith has an 8 of Diamonds. I know he's kind of struggling right now, but because of what the direction that America is going in, he also has a strong Queen of Hearts. That's his birth card, Queen of Hearts. I think I wouldn't be surprised if Will Smith didn't make a comeback in 2028. So be on the lookout for that from Will Smith. See Jordan Peele right? Guy who from the Key and Peele show, from the created the Us movie and the Get Out movie, right? He's an 8 of diamonds. Michael Jordan, 8 of diamonds. That's why he's considered the GOAT, because and I can't see him ever being pushed out of that space because he is a 8 of diamonds. Shay. Who else do we have in those crown lines? We have Gilly. From that podcast, $1 Million Worth of Game, right? Gilly the Kid, I think that's what his full stage name is. He's the King of Spades, which is on that crown line. Who else do we have? We have I already said Cam Newton's 8 of diamonds. Kim Kardashian, she does have a queen. No, hold on, that's not on the crown line. That's all I'm looking for. Hold on, we have Theo Von, if you know him, he's the one who had one of the first podcasts to have Donald Trump on. He's an 8 of diamonds and a King of Spades. Luka from the Lakers, formerly from the Mavericks, he's a 10 of clubs. So he's on that crown line. Mace, the rapper, he got the King of Spades. Canelo, the boxer, 10 of clubs. And, well, yep, that's what we got there. I mean, China, the actual country, it's an 8 of diamonds as well. That's why it's always in the spotlight. Ashe. Hope that's today's spiritual lesson. We'll go into the Q&A. Ashe. Appreciate everyone on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Peace to graffiti. Ashe to the love. Peace to Junebug. So what did I draw behind me? Oatmeal. I didn't draw that. That was the little one. That was the little one that drew that. John Paul said, it's all that hard out here for a pimp. I shade to that. I shade the graffiti, said the fit, bro. Appreciate it. What you doing, Red Rocket? I shade to Jessica James. You know, Get Out movie, side piece of Side and Films. He said, and when the name changes, the energy changes. Yes, when the name changes, you get a nickname or you have your name changed, legally. You shorten your name, start going by a different part of your name, right? Maybe by your middle name instead of your first name, or you start going by your last name, right? It does, to an extent, it does change your vibration, right? You still have your main vibration, meaning your an original name still always, that vibration, follows you forever, and it maintains an effect and influence on you forever, right? But the name that you constantly go by is going to have the biggest influence on your experience. Ashe. That's why even so nicknames are more important as well, right? So that's why I've set up Khan's name in a way where when you say the short version, which is Khan, then that's what's going to come out and pull out to you the most, the Khan part, right? And I purposely wanted that because every time you say Khan, you're saying king every single time. All right. So I wanted that to be reverberated all of his life. Strategy. Detroit Coalition's a pimp named Slickback. Ashe, you gotta say the whole thing. Graffiti says my name energetically translates to young warrior or warrior prince. Ashe to that. Ashe to that. Yeah, Marshall is definitely a very powerful name. Already has that Mars energy to it. Also, I think like a law or justice type of vibration to it as well. That's why they say martial law, right? Ashe. The machinist, am I allowed here? I suppose so. You are here. Ethan says, can you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? I'm not sure what that means, but Ashe. Say hi, Bella, and I'll sub. Ashe to Bella. So you pimp horses, the stallions. Ashe. Alina, how much can you bench? It's been a while since I've done the bench press, so I couldn't tell you now. It's been quite a long time. All right. But the most I've ever benched in my life is I think it was like 360. I think it's the most I've ever benched ever. But that was many years ago. I just do push-ups now. Ashe. Give you another minute or two, see if you have any other questions, comments, or concerns. Ashe, graffiti. I can't say that I do, Azelle. I can't say that I do. Ashe. So it's 10:42. I think a good place to transition. So we'll go ahead and say Ashe, Asante, and Amen. Ime. So I gotta run back Fridays live so I can write down my cards. Ashe, graffiti. Ime Kamalika, it is done. And we will see you on Thursday. Ashe. No, what's today, Monday? No, we'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday. I thought today was Tuesday. We'll see you on Tuesday, on Mars Day. Ashe, peace to Side and Films.